Hi, and welcome to part 4 of Why Are These Speakers Being Called the Holy Grail of Electrostats? So today I did something that violates all the norms of safety and intelligence. I invited 3 complete strangers from Reddit's audiophile group into my home to listen to my system, including the popori WR3. And of course, I checked out who they were, and I now have 3 new audiophile friends. So I asked these Redditors for their thoughts after hearing some of their own reference tracks on the system. And here's what they had to say.
Hey, how you doing? This is David Jones from the Sound or Music podcast. We came here to listen to Richard's system.
Hey, my name is, I go by MFG Audio Reviews online.
It is pretty incredible. Really, it's pretty awesome. We listened to a bunch of different tracks. We helped him rearrange some equipment, and really enjoyed ourselves, and really like this system.
I'm coming from the headphone space, and finding my footing in the 2-channel space. It's been an immaculate joyride, and just seeing all the equipment, all the gear, and all the fans who are so passionate about the hobby. In terms of what we heard today with the potpourri system and everything that powered it, it was mind-blowing. There were some tracks that I forget the name of the track is by Joni Mitchell, Furry, something like that, but it blew my mind. I felt like she was in my head singing to me, and I made note of this earlier.
Yeah, so we listened to the potpourri electrostatics, and they are extremely revealing. They tell you everything that's in the track. Very lifelike. Very much an electrostatic speaker. Absolutely.
It was just a different experience. I'm used to, normal speakers. Electrostats are new to me at this level. So it was an absolute pleasure and joy just hearing the kind of output and musical engagement these provide.
The Soundstage in Paranoid Eyes, which is on Final Cut, that's like my kind of go-to track for Soundstage and really for placement of things. And these potpourris, man, they just absolutely nailed it. Like I compare them to my Magnapans, where you sit in the sweet spot and you can point out every single little audio element in the track. And these things are 100%.
It's just the immense sense of space that these provide. We are in a bigger room, and these fill that space immaculately. And my current speakers, it's more geared towards you're either in the sweet spot or you're not. Here we were traveling back and forth. We were sitting in different positions and zones, and it was still just as enjoyable. There were differences, of course, but it wasn't like, okay, this is a drastic difference, and I'm no longer enjoying the music. So these really hit the sweet spot for me. I love like that big wall of sound, like you're just filled with sound all around you. And these provide that, and I really appreciated that. It was fun. Thank you for the invite.
So thank you, Richard.
So it was a great afternoon, and we all really enjoyed it. The listening session lasted about 3.5 hours. And I even got some free labor out of the deal because my Velodyne DD10 Plus servo subs had been sitting on the floor since I got the popori WR3s in, because at first I kind of didn't want to use the subwoofers. I really wanted to get a handle on just what these speakers could do alone. But it's a little bit difficult to lift these speakers onto the stand and place these protective discs underneath the subwoofers to protect the finish. So I had some help doing that today. And actually, Scott, one of the audiophiles, he didn't really believe that there would be much of a difference raising the subwoofer 22 inches off the floor. And so we listened to some tracks with bass, then we lifted the subwoofers onto the system stands, and we were all really surprised to hear the articulation really go up, and also to hear the fact that the subwoofers now blended better with the electrostatic panels. And I was really grateful to get different audiophiles' response to how they heard the system, because as we all know, we all grow very, very accustomed to our systems and our ears acclimate quickly. So it's always a great idea to have audiophiles come in and listen to your system the way that they hear it with their own reference tracks. So please consider hitting the subscribe button, and you'll know when I roll out more content about high-end audio and video experiences. Thanks for watching.